Hi friends, this is our lesson about conservation of resources. And conservation is just a big word that means we need to take care of our resources, and resources are just materials. So I'm going to write over here with purple that these are resources, right over here. And they're just our things that we use. All of these are resources. Okay, so those are our resources. They're just things we use. And conservation means we take care of them. And we can take care of them in 3 ways. And they all start with the letter R. I'm going to say it and you repeat it after me. Reduce. You say it. Reduce. Good. My turn. Reuse. You say it. Reuse. Great job. Recycle. You say it. Recycle. Excellent. So reduce means that you use less of something. So take your hands and go down like this and say reduce. Reduce. You use less. Reduce. Good. Now, these next 2 words, even though this one has a re in front of it, on these 2 words, I'm going to circle the re because on these 2 words, this part re means again. I'm going to write the word again. Okay, again. Re means again. So if I have the word recycle, that means to cycle again. So if I have the word use, what do you think that would mean? It would mean use again. Yes, this part helps us to know that the verb, we do it over. We do it again. Reuse is to use again. Recycle is to cycle again. Okay, so when we reuse something, we're going to go like this, reuse. And normally you can do that in your own house. You can make it into something new, reuse. So for example, this was a jar of spaghetti sauce or something, and I reused it here in my house by making it into a pen holder. I reused it. Now, if I'm all done with it and I want to send it away from my house, I'm all finished, then I could recycle it. But I can't recycle it on my own. I have to send it away. So I'm going to send it away from my house, and they usually have to do some chemical process or use fire to melt it down. That's not something I can do. So I send it away to recycle it. Okay, so let's look at our words again. Say reduce. That's to use less of something. Reuse. You can do that in your house. And then recycle is to send it away. Yeah, you send it away. So I'm going to draw some arrows to help you remember that. Reduce. Let's change it to a red arrow. Reduce, you use less. Reuse, it's going to go again and again and again. And there's my arrow. You can do it again in your own home. You can do it. But when you recycle, yep, it's going to go again and again in a cycle, but you can't do it. You have to send it away outside your house for them to make something new. So let's look at some of the things at the bottom of our screen. These materials, and a big word for materials are resources. And we're going to look at how we can conserve or take care of those resources by reducing, reusing, or recycling. Now, these might have more than one. I'm going to click on the finger so I can move it. Now, let's see. I want to do the cardboard box. Let's do the vocabulary first. Box. Oops, let me move that one. Box. Plastic cup. Water. Light bulb for electricity. Taking a bath. Shoes. Paper. A tin can. Basketball. Shirt. Books. Takeout or to-go food from a store. A purse. A newspaper. A car. And a video game controller. So let's look at what we can do with those things. Are you ready? Now, there might be more than one answer. I think I'm going to start here with the electricity. And my sentence stem is going to be, let's write, I can, so I'll say I can either reduce, I can reuse, I can recycle. Oh, with electricity, I can use less of that. I can turn the lights off. So I'm going to say, I can reduce electricity. Good. When I take a bath, I could use less water. I can reduce water in the bathtub. All right. And let's see what else. Let's see. I can reduce water when I fill up my water bottle. I can turn it off. So I can reduce water when I fill up my water bottle. Don't just let it run and spill over. Let me see about this one. How about, I'm going to do the t-shirt. I could reuse that. I could give it to my brother or sister in my house and reuse it. Could do the same with the basketball. When it's done, I don't throw it away. I give it to someone else in my house and reuse it. Oh, with the car, I could reduce how much I use it by walking or taking my bike. Now, the newspaper, you could reuse it and make it into maybe a paper hat, or when you're done with it, you can send it away and have someone recycle it and make it into new newspapers. I can recycle boxes. First, I usually reuse them and make them into something fun, like a little house for my toys. Then when I'm all done, I can recycle it. I can reuse shoes by giving them to my brother or sister. I can reuse books. I gave a book to Miss Ruiz, and she gave a book to me so that we could reuse them and use them again. I can reuse jars. Remember how I used my glass jar and made a pen holder? Now, video games, you can reduce electricity use by not using as much video games and going outside to play. I can recycle my plastic cups. I can't make them into something new myself without melting them down, unless I want to make it into a pencil holder, but I'm going to send it away from my house, go away, and make something new. Paper, I could use the back of it and reuse it, and when I'm all done, I put it in the recycling bin, send it away, and then make something new. The same with the box for my takeout. I can send the box away as long as all my food is gone and it's cleaned out. And then my purse, if I'm done with my purse, I usually would put it in a center when I taught pre-K and have students reuse it. Okay, so when you do this activity, you can say, I can reduce electricity. I can reduce water in the bathtub. I can reduce water when I fill up my water bottle. I can reduce car usage. I can reduce video game usage. Then you'll do the next ones as well. Say them out loud. When you do say them, here's what I'd like you to do. You're going to click on the speaker. You're going to start recording, and you'll say, I can reduce electricity. Go through all of them. I can reuse a t-shirt. I can recycle newspapers. When you're done, click on the speaker, and then you're going to check it again, and then you'll send it off to your teacher or put it in your journal, and you'll have your recording of the things you can reduce, reuse, recycle. Remember, reduce. Put your hands like this and say, reduce. That's less. Reuse, again, in your house. And recycle, send it away. Great job. Have fun.